In the bustling marketplaces and serene temples of ancient Athens, Stoicism was born. It emerged not just as a philosophy, but as a way of life, a discipline that could withstand the unpredictable waves of fortune and misfortune. Rooted in the teachings of the early Stoics like Zeno of Citium, who founded the school in the 3rd century BC, Stoicism was more than a mere intellectual pursuit. It was a practical guide for living a life of virtue and tranquility, no matter the external circumstances. This philosophy has since stood the test of time, offering profound insights into the human condition and guiding countless individuals toward inner peace. The 12 Lessons of Stoicism. Stoicism, at its core, is a philosophy that teaches the mastery of self, the understanding of nature, and the pursuit of virtue. These teachings can be distilled into 12 essential lessons that continue to resonate with modern audiences, offering wisdom and clarity in an often chaotic world. 1. The dichotomy of control. One of the most fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle, emphasized by Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, teaches that life can be divided into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. Stoicism urges us to focus our energy on what lies within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while accepting with equanimity what lies beyond it. By understanding and internalizing this lesson, we free ourselves from the anxiety that comes from trying to control the uncontrollable and instead find peace in mastering ourselves. 2. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Stoics believed in the power of voluntary discomfort as a tool to build resilience. Seneca, a Roman statesman and Stoic philosopher, advised practicing poverty, fasting, or exposing oneself to the elements to strengthen the mind against the fear of hardship. This practice, known as voluntary discomfort, teaches us to appreciate what we have by experiencing the absence of it. It also prepares us mentally for life's inevitable adversities, reinforcing the idea that true happiness does not depend on external comforts but on inner strength. 3. Memento mori, remember death. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that means, remember that you will die. This lesson serves as a stark reminder of our mortality, urging us to live with purpose and intention. The Stoics believed that by contemplating death, we can strip away trivial concerns and focus on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, often reflected on the fleeting nature of life in his meditations, encouraging us to live each day as if it were our last. This perspective fosters a sense of urgency and a commitment to living a virtuous life. 4. Amor fati, love your fate. Stoicism teaches us not just to accept our fate, but to embrace it with love. This is the essence of amor fati. Rather than resisting or lamenting what happens to us, we should see every event as a necessary step in our journey, even the painful ones. By aligning our will with the course of nature, we transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Nietzsche, a later philosopher who admired the Stoics, echoed this sentiment, urging us to say yes to life, with all its trials and tribulations. 5. Practice virtue above all. For the Stoics, virtue was the highest good and the only true path to happiness. Virtue is composed of 4 cardinal qualities: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom allows us to discern what is truly valuable. Courage empowers us to face fears and challenges. Justice ensures we act fairly and with integrity. And temperance guides us to control our desires and impulses. By cultivating these virtues, we align ourselves with nature and live in harmony with the world and ourselves. 6. Perception is key. Stoicism teaches that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. This lesson highlights the power of perception in shaping our reality. By training ourselves to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth, we can transform adversity into strength. The Stoics believed that by mastering our perceptions, we could remain calm and composed in the face of any situation, viewing it through the lens of rationality rather than emotion. 7. Focus on the present moment. The Stoics were keenly aware of the dangers of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. They taught that the only time we truly have is the present moment, and it is in this moment that we must act with virtue and reason. By focusing on the present, we free ourselves from the burden of regret and anxiety, allowing us to engage fully with life as it unfolds. This mindfulness is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, encouraging us to live each moment with purpose and clarity. 8. Understand the nature of things. Understanding nature and our place within it is a key Stoic lesson. The Stoics believed that everything in the universe is interconnected and governed by natural laws. By understanding these laws and living in accordance with them, we achieve harmony with the world around us. This perspective helps us to accept the natural order of things, including the inevitability of change and loss when with grace and composure. 9. Embrace adversity. Stoicism teaches that adversity is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This lesson encourages us to view obstacles not as setbacks, but as essential parts of our journey. By embracing challenges and using them as opportunities for growth, we build resilience and strength. 10. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is a central goal in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that true peace comes not from external conditions, but from within. By practicing self-control, maintaining a calm mind, and focusing on what truly matters, we can achieve a state of tranquility that is impervious to external disturbances. This inner peace allows us to remain unshaken by the ups and downs of life, rooted in the stability of our own virtue and reason. 11. Live in accordance with nature. Living in accordance with nature is about recognizing and accepting our role within the greater whole of existence. The Stoics taught that we are all part of a larger, rational order, and by aligning our lives with this order, we can find purpose and meaning. This involves accepting the natural flow of life, embracing change, and fulfilling our duties to others and to ourselves with integrity and compassion. 12. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool in the Stoic arsenal. The Stoics taught that by focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we cultivate a sense of contentment and joy. Gratitude shifts our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance, helping us to appreciate the simple pleasures of life and to recognize the value in every experience. By practicing gratitude, we nurture a positive mindset that enhances our overall well-being. Conclusion. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It is a way of life that teaches us how to navigate the complexities of existence with wisdom, courage, and grace. By embracing the 12 lessons of Stoicism, we can learn to live in harmony with ourselves and the world around us, finding peace and purpose in the midst of life's challenges. These teachings, though ancient, remain profoundly relevant today, offering timeless wisdom for those seeking to live a life of virtue and tranquility. Whether we face the storms of life or bask in moments of calm, Stoicism provides a steady compass, guiding us toward a life well lived.